The Gawad Parangal for the outstanding local chief executives and local social welfare and development officers is an annual search for outstanding services in the field of social services. This prestigious award recognizes LGU's initiatives that showed exemplary performance in innovations. This year, we have two nominees from LGU San Jose de Buena Vista, Honorable Ronnie L. Molina, the Municipal Mayor, and Ms. Agnes G. Galliano, the Municipal Social Welfare and Development Officer. To our evaluators, partner stakeholders, department heads, we are going to walk you through how LGU San Jose made its best terms in the delivery of social services through the leadership of these two nominees, which qualifies them as the best choice for the Gawad Parangal. Our first nominee is Honorable Ronnie L. Molina, the Municipal Mayor of San Jose de Buena Vista. The Association of Local Social Welfare and Development Officers of the Philippines Incorporated unanimously approved to endorse Mayor Molina to this noble undertaking because of his administration and leadership, which is centered on people's development and empowerment. He is supportive and proactive in the implementation of programs, projects, and services addressing the needs of the marginalized sector in the community, the PWDs, children, out-of-school youth, senior citizens, farmers, and fisher folks. This endeavor made LGU garner numerous awards and recognitions in local, regional, national, and international levels. Mayor Ronnie Molina was educated to become a teacher to help develop the youth, but his desire to develop an entire community led him to career in politics. He had worked in various government institutions and joined the world of politics. As a private citizen, he used to get involved in various organizations such as Couples for Christ and Asosasyon kang mga kabataan kang Antique or ABACA. ABACA provides financial support for the education of intelligent but poor children and also provides leadership training to their beneficiaries. Mayor Molina also served as Director for Community Service of Rotary Club of Antique. During his term, he explicitly gave emphasis and support to implement the programs of the Department of Social Welfare and Development. He lobbied for the inclusion in the annual budget of the Municipal Social Welfare and Development Office the Magna Carta for Social Workers, which was approved by the Sangguniang Bayan through Resolution No. 23, Series of 2012. Additional registered social worker was hired on job order basis and then promoted as casual plantilla. Further, in 2016 budget, he created a plantilla position for a permanent registered social worker. He was instrumental to establish networks and partnerships with various local, national, and international levels. With these initiatives and exemplary performance, San Jose de Buena Vista was awarded Champion in Social Governance for 3rd to 1st class municipalities given by the DILG Region 6. Mayor Molina is truly an achiever and deserves the commendation of Gawad Parangal Awardee for Outstanding Local Chief Executive. Our second nominee is Ms. Agnes G. Galliano, the Municipal Social Welfare and Development Officer at the Local Government Unit of San Jose de Buena Vista. A person who has committed her life in helping people and her family, which motivated her to have a degree in social work. Her interest, concern, and passion for the people, especially the marginalized sector, developed during her younger years. She graduated from Colegio del Sagrado Corazon de Jesus with a degree of Bachelor of Science in Social Work in 1978. In that very same year, she took the examination for social worker and successfully passed, then got a license as a registered social worker. She started as a welfare aide at the Department of Social Welfare and Development and was recognized by the DSWD Regional Office as Best Welfare Aide Region-wide. She became a permanent social worker on July 1, 1981 and was promoted as Supervising Social Welfare Officer on November 11, 1988. Due to the evolution of national government agencies to the local government units in 1995, the nominee was automatically absorbed and assumed post as Municipal Social Welfare and Development Officer of San Jose. As head of the office and leader of her team, she has performed her functions exceptionally, proven with the recognitions and awards received. Best Senior Citizen Center was awarded during the 9th Provincial Senior Citizens Congress last October 24, 2015. 2015 Apolinario Mabini Provincial Award for educating, empowering, and delivering PWD constituents from the burdens of disability, sustaining a cooperative that provides a training and gainful employment to PWDs, as well as the operation of a rehabilitation and therapy center that has served 589 PWDs. A certificate from the Rotary Club of Antique that confers the National Awards for Community Service to the Association of Differently Abled Persons. The daycare programs and services also received numerous awards and recognition. Guided with our vision, LGU San Jose consistently excel in social governance based on the indicators set in Local Government Performance Management System. This considers 5 service areas: health and nutrition, education and culture, housing and basic utilities, peace, order and public safety, and disaster risk management. To ensure that social services is tangibly felt by its constituents, and with the support from various stakeholders, the initiatives or innovations were conceptualized as regalo sa katauhan, or aptly termed as gifts. GIFTS stands for G. Good governance, I. For inclusive development and improved maternal and child health services, F. For family-focused, T. For teen-friendly spaces and activities, and S. For services and projects. In good governance, we give emphasis to health and education as the basic areas of services that will make our people live comfortably and achieve their full potentials. But the positive impact of these programs and services will not be possible without good governance that promotes accountability and transparency through the LGU Citizens Charter governing our transactions, full disclosure of public information, use of information and communication technology for data management and information dissemination, inclusive and participatory planning, and formulation of policies and legislative measures supportive of the LGU plans and programs. I. For Inclusive Development Agenda. This administration has PPAs focused on achieving inclusion and empowerment of the marginalized groups, specifically the persons with disability, senior citizens, and women. We have adopted the community-based rehabilitation program as a strategy for inclusion of PWDs. We have established the basic CBR pillars such as policies, fund allocation, organization of the Council for Disability Affairs, and other advocacies to support CBR. Our health services were made inclusive with the provision of the following: education was made inclusive by making school environments PWD-friendly and providing special education through the Antique Sped Center, the only special education elementary school in the province of Antique. We also made sure that the employment and livelihood opportunities of PWDs and their families are expanded through the employment of PWDs in the LGU, job placement in the various offices, skills and livelihood trainings, and provision of financial and technical assistance for business startup. With their substantial advocacy on CBR and barrier-free society, many establishments such as banks, schools, restaurants, government offices were renovated or constructed incorporating features that considers the mobility of PWDs, like in this municipal hall where we have recently incorporated a ramp for PWDs. We took into consideration the special concerns of PWDs in our disaster risk reduction and management. We had our emergency responders undergo disability sensitivity training in partnership with Handicap International. Our emergency responders conducted disaster preparedness lectures for PWDs and their families to enhance their preparedness capacity. The senior citizens were organized and now are actively participating in social events and even in planning sessions like the bottom-up budgeting. Another meaning of I is the improved maternal and child health services. The health needs in our municipality is serviced by 2 physicians, 2 public health nurses, and 13 midwives. They are all permanent LGU personnel and are further assisted by nurses and midwives on job order status. We also have a sanitary inspector and a laboratory medical technician to complete the team. Our force multipliers in our 28 barangays are 155 barangay nutrition scholars, barangay health workers, and barangay services point officers who are receiving an honorarium of 550 per month through the 17 barangay health stations. F is for family pillars being strengthened. The family, being the basic social unit and strength of our society, depend on the quality of parents that keep it together. That is why we made sure that couples who are getting married attend pre-marriage counseling sessions. The pre-marriage counseling or PMC team has already served 1,250 4-piece and non-4-piece couples. Mass weddings are regularly held to legally bind mothers and fathers in this municipality. We recognize that the families and the barangays play a crucial role in the delivery of health and early childhood education. Thus, we gave an orientation to the punong barangays on the learning package on parent education. T stands for teen-friendly spaces and activities being implemented. A youth center in Barangay San Pedro has been constructed through the facilitation of our LGU way back in 2009. It is occupied by the Youth Emissary Society, or YES, a duly SEC-registered non-stock, non-profit, non-sectarian barangay-based youth organization. Our initiatives for the teens and youth are centered on two objectives: ensure that they stay in school and ensure that they stay out of trouble. To address the first objective, we have implemented the Sagip Sardo at the Antique National School. It has supplemental feeding and transportation allowance components. Students' school attendance under the project is being closely monitored. A teen center was also established in the same school where peer counseling is conducted in support of our campaign to address teen pregnancy. Symposiums on adolescent responsible sexuality, substance abuse, and criminality were conducted both in Antique National School and San Pedro National High School. We have established a home for the girls, caring for trafficked and abused female children, teens, and youth in partnership with Let's Care Foundation. To ensure that the majority of our young people make it to college, we have the annual Special Employment Program or SPES every summer in partnership with DOLE. A small number of them are assigned in various offices of the LGU to assist in the operations. Some were made to report to our integrated demo farm, Farmville, helping in the maintenance of our municipal nursery, and where they are also taught about farming and various agricultural technologies. S is for Strong Early Childhood Development Services. A strong early childhood development program will help shape the future of development of this municipality, for it has a profound impact on a person's ability to grow, learn, participate in the workplace, and rise out of poverty. The daycare centers and daycare workers had been instrumental in the optimal and holistic child development because aside from academic lectures, the daycare service provides supplemental feeding to combat malnutrition, teach proper hygiene, and educate proper solid waste management with the involvement of parents. Because of our strong early childhood development program, the National ECCD Council has chosen San Jose as one of the 2 pilot LGUs in the region to be a beneficiary of their program. We now have a National ECCD Center in the municipality we dubbed as Bulilit Camp. LGU San Jose never failed to provide quality services to its people because we believe we are here to serve the people. Our aim is to always answer the needs of our constituents.